All right, this is Lydia Knight, Coach Lydia Knight, and we are ending eating disorders and freeing women from every cage. And let's talk about the crisis roller coaster and how freedom is being off the crisis roller coaster. So the crisis roller coaster is when we're in crisis and then we focus all of our time and energy on getting out of crisis, and it feels like we're making progress and it feels good and it feels exciting, and then we go back into crisis. It's almost like hurting yourself to just see if you can feel something, right? It's going back into crisis because then you're getting out of it again. And yo-yo dieting is a very common pattern of being in this crisis roller coaster. It's, all right, I'm gonna do it and I'm all in and I'm getting out of crisis and I just got diagnosed with diabetes and I'm gonna turn this around, and then you lose 100 pounds, or you plan to, but you actually lose 90, and then when you're in your last 10 pounds, then you start binging and then you're out of control, and then the 110 pounds comes on way, way, way faster than the 100 pounds came off, and you're in crisis again. And it can be an addictive pattern to continue to put ourselves in crisis to get ourselves out of crisis. And then it's made even worse because diets are designed to keep us in crisis. They're designed to fail, so we have to do another diet to get back out of that. So those two things compounding, being in that pattern and then being part of a structure like dieting that actually promotes that creates crisis, that teaches our body to gain weight after we've lost it. It's an awful thing to be in the crisis roller coaster. And freedom is stepping off the crisis roller coaster. Hooray! And being able to stand on solid ground and look around and decide where we want to go and what we want to do, because it's our life. And that is so much fun, so much fun. So being out of that pattern and being able to live our lives in this forward progression instead of this roller coaster, this yo-yo back and forth is such a really wonderful, wonderful way to live. And if there's anything that's coming up for you of like, oh, well, if I was done with my eating disorder, if this wasn't consuming my all day, every day, who would I be and how would I spend my time? Just get free first, and then you'll find out that it's a non-issue. We have never, out of the thousands of people that we have helped and showed how to be free of this problem, we have never seen anyone in their freedom be like, I don't know what to do with all this time. I don't know if I like myself more as a free person. Maybe I'll go back into that cage. Never once. So just know that once you're off the roller coaster, I promise you'll know exactly what to do, because it'll be your real life. And you will have no issue filling that time and being who you are, because the really difficult thing was just being in this crisis the whole time. So for your next step to freedom, getting off that roller coaster, go to lifewithlydia.com.